All right, Ruell, let's take it away, baby. Flying solo today.
Live with the Ruell Report. Luke is sick today, so we're doing this solo here. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today we're going to talk about NFTs and why they're going to be really big for the next bull run, and we're going to talk about the Bitcoin FUD and why it's absolutely false. All right. So let me see here. How do I see you guys' comments?
So on the streaming platform, Ruell, there's going to be a...
Luke, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yep. Can you hear me?
I have to figure out how I can see you guys. How do I see the comments here?
So on the streaming platform, on the right-hand side, there's going to be a little block to see comments as people are writing in. Because again, everybody, we're expecting you guys to be interactive. We're doing this hangout for you.
All right, sweet. Okay, so let's bring up Coin Market Cap, and we're going to look at the top NFT coins here. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep, we see it.
Okay, here it is. There it is. Okay, so woo, it is moving slowly today. Let me see. There's some reason why that is. Okay, let me just close these. Close as much stuff as I can. All right, so the main thing here with the NFTs that we really want to know about is we're making physical assets, digital ones, but the thing that I think is going to be the biggest thing in the space is pay for earn games. Like they're literally going to make like Robux and like Fortnite games that you can play and really earn money with. And I think,
and to set up the day, Ruell,
again,
you're
in
going to
this
be taking
space,
us
what's going to
through
be
the NFT space and then through the Bitcoin fund, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
So, so a couple coins that I want to point out is a coin called Farland. Let's bring it up here today. I do not know what's going on with my internet. I am really upset about that. So we'll just go directly to Farland.
And I see a question in the chat saying, what site are you on? You're on CoinMarketCap, correct?
Yes, I'm on CoinMarketCap.
All right, so CoinMarketCap.
But for some reason, it's moving really slowly. It's CoinMarketCap.com. And so is Farland here. So let me see if I can. Oh, maybe it's because this YouTube site is up. I think that was it. Well, let's go back to CoinMarketCap.
Yeah, and Angela, CoinMarketCap is probably by traffic the biggest, the biggest site for crypto data.
CoinMarketCap, it's basically the site for crypto. If you want to go see, say for instance, like, okay, what's the market cap for Cardano? And Cardano's like the third highest ranked coin. So that would be one thing. prices of coins for that day and what's popping off for today. Okay, so here we are again here sharing this one. And let me see if it's moving any faster. I'm closing so much stuff and it doesn't seem to be moving any faster. I might have a one of those Mitch days where it's just a bad internet day around here.
I know how those
Let's
go.
see. Okay, it looks like okay. Now it's moving a little bit faster. Okay, it is. Okay, perfect. So so here's coin market cap, and the best thing I like about it is they sort it by like DeFi, NFT, and certain different ecosystems like Polkadot, Binance Smart Chain, and Solana. But today specifically, the thing we're going to go over is NFTs. And now that it's moving quickly, this can go a lot more smoothly. So I think NFTs are really going to be big in an upcoming bull run because it's going to give power back to artists. And when I say artists, I mean like musical artists. I mean actors. I mean like like drawing artists, sculptors, you name it. It's going to make them actually have a easily reachable market for their works, and it's going to have them actually be paid what they're worth for their works. For example, Spotify pays rappers and musical artists like pennies for their music. Now, if you were to NFT the music, then they're actually going to get paid a lot more. And it's also going to make that music scarce. And one example of that is the Audius coin.
And Ruell, are you going to talk us through how we get exposure to these NFTs?
Yes.
Tell me if this is right. It's rather than buying the NFT outright, it's more of buying the coin that's related to the NFT. Is that fair to say?
Well, yes, there's two ways you can get exposed to these NFTs. You can buy the NFTs themselves, or you can actually go and buy the coin that's behind the NFT. And in certain instances, depending on how they've made the coin behind the NFT valuable, it's almost always better to buy the coin behind the NFT. But it just depends. So in this case with Audius, they haven't quite gotten a market or marketing behind what they're doing. So it's going to be a little while with that. However, there are other things like the Farland that I was trying to show you guys. See if it can work now that we've closed some stuff. Okay, I'll just let that. Okay, here it is. So Farland is kind of like an RPG, a role-playing game. And it combines some of the things that we were talking about earlier with those NFTs that are just 10K NFTs, period. And that's all you get, and you're a part of a club. So
hey Ruel, I'm gonna hop off, okay? I'm sick today, guys. Going to bed.
See you, Luke.
All right, take care.
So if we go in here, we'll get to see some of these characters that you can play with for the game. Right now, I don't have any heroes, but I'm going to be looking out for buying one. And be very, very careful. I got scammed with this, actually. Farland.io is the correct site. There's a Farland.ai PP Farland app. That is a fraud site. Do not go on that site. So here we have, let's go to the marketplace so we can kind of get an idea about what these things are going for. So there are different categories of people here, but the cheapest category are humans. And some of the cheapest humans are for sale for like, I think the floor price, ignore this, this is wrong. The floor price is like 0.5 ETH. And once this game is up and running, you can take these characters and battle with them on the battle space and actually make money. A game that is actually up and running right now is Axie Infinity. And Axie Infinity, if we go look at this, and this is one of these situations where I was talking about where the coin actually has some value because the coin is kind of part of this Axie Infinity universe, sort of in the same way that Decentraland has their coin, their mana, be used for purchasing things and stuff like that. So the Axie Infinity coin is actually a part of the Axie universe. And if we look at it here, we can see it's just skyrocketed. It's up at $18 here. And by the way, I have a Patreon. If you guys go to my site, Black Ruell Investing, I have my patrons in this at like, gosh, I think we got in at like $8. So we're sitting real pretty here at $18. And the game here, wait, okay, it's checking to see if I'm human. Game here is you get these three like, oh my god, they call them axes. They look like little like I don't even know, like little stuffed animals, and you go and you battle with these stuffed animals. And if you win, you get paid out in these things called small love potions. And as you can see, the price of small love potions are also gaining. It's taking a little while here. But if you guys were to go onto YouTube, you can see like actual gameplay things for Axie Infinity. And it's actually making it so that gamers can actually literally earn money to play a game. Let me go check. Okay, if you're on my site, Angela, I was talking about my Patreon, but right now I'm trying to go to the Axie Infinity site. For some reason, it's going really slowly. Let's refresh and try to do it again. It may not let me because I'm streaming here too. It's saying it's taking longer than expected. Let's see if we can find a regular Axie Infinity site. Or can we go in a marketplace? Will it just let us go directly there? Doesn't seem like it. Let's see if we can find some instructions. Axie Infinity instructions. Okay, so here's like a beginner's guide to play Axie Infinity. I'm not going to play someone else's video on here, but it kind of gives you an idea of what it is, and maybe we can just see some images. So yeah, so this is what the game actually looks like. You got these three little axes here, and you're battling with these on a battlefield. And if you win the battle, you get these potions. And the return on investment, so I've heard, is something like $14 a day. But as you can see, these things are still gaining in value. So so it, could be more than that soon. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't see anything but my face. Let me do that again. Sorry, I'm not used to running this thing. So let's do it again. All right, so Angela, you can see it now. I'm gonna go back and check. Okay, so we got these little axes here, and these little axes are things that you can battle with. And you battle with these guys on the battlefield, and if you win, you get these potions. Let me see if we can actually see like a battle type looking thing. So yeah, so here's kind of like what a battle would look like. So these two axes died, and they're battling these things over here, and that's kind of what what the whole deal is here. And to buy these axes, the barrier to entry here is like $1,000, something like 1,000 to $1,200. But if you're making $14 a day and you're willing to invest time in that, or like have your kid do it, I mean, I guess it can, I guess it can eventually become lucrative. So, yeah, so yep, here are the small love potions that you get if you win the battle. It's still trying to load the data here. Okay, so you can see these one big spike right here, but so you can see these have gone up over time. So and where you guys can go to actually purchase these things if you just don't want to play the game, there's a site called Gate.io, and we can actually get this over here in the US. You can make an account here, and you can actually go and buy. Um, you can buy the Axie Infinity coin on here. I'm not gonna go into it because I don't want it to show my like account information, but you can buy the Axie Infinity coin, and you can also buy the small love potions. So let's see here. So we went over Axie Infinity. We went over Audius, and we went over Faraland. The next NFT site we should go over is Ember Sword. Now, Ember Sword is just like it's in its infancy right now. They said they're not supposed to be done until like 2022, but they are doing land sales. So you can actually go in here and sign up and apply to purchase land. And virtual land, that's another thing that's been a really big thing lately. And that has to do with sites like Decentraland, which is like a kind of like a real life Sims, like a virtual Sims. So you got stuff like Decentraland, and Sandbox is another one. And I'm really high on Sandbox. And all these things you can buy on Gate.io. So Sandbox here. Now look at how big these guys are getting. They got deals with the Smurfs. They got deals with the Walking Dead. We don't want to hear about that right now. Okay, so it's just trying to connect to my wallet. We don't care about that. But if we go and look at the map, I want you guys to see like how the virtual land is here, and how you got all these different peoples and all these different companies with virtual land here. So you can actually see it's something that people are just stowing away. Whoops, it's putting us on OpenSea. We don't really care about that. We want to just see the map. Okay, here we are. Yes, wrong network. I don't care. Okay. So here we have. Okay, so they're selling some more land here, and you guys, if you have the money to spend, I would suggest you can kind of get in on it. But we go here, look, like Bored Ape Yacht Club, they got, it looks like a big piece of land here. That's another NFT. We might not even have time to go over all of these today. Yep, they got another piece of land over here. We got OpenSea. They keep showing me all of this different stuff, but I can't really zoom out on the map like I want to. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's coinmarketcap.com. They have some there. Like look at all of these different places. It's a huge virtual verse. Atari, they have theirs. I don't know if you guys are old enough to have played an Atari. I'm gonna try to zoom in here. It keeps zooming me out. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay. You got the Smurfs with some land here. Like, there's a whole bunch of different things. Binance is still loading. It looks like there's going to be like this NFT, like roller coaster thing here. It's all coming into play here, but as we can see, it's just humongous. Yep, here's another roller coaster town. So so these are some of the things that are happening where literally virtual land is going to be a thing. Um, and let's go over another company that I really like, Sensorium. They, I think, really have the pieces to bring all of this together. This coin you can buy on KuCoin, but they're doing virtual VR concerts here. And this guy's a DJ, David Guerra. Um, I think they have like Carl Cox, who's big in the UK. They have Black Coffee. He's a title artist, I believe. So he's a big guy over here. But they're going to try to combine all of this stuff into its own world. So here we go. Yep, Carl Cox, David Guetta, Black Coffee, Dimitri Vegas, and Like Mike. I don't know who that is. They're new. So they're getting new partners here. But see, you see here, these are the kind of avatars that they're getting. And believe it or not, these avatars are made by a really famous NFT guy. I really think these kind of creep me out a little bit. But I personally think if they can get a galaxy together, and let's see if we can actually go into the galaxy. They can get a galaxy together where it's like you're literally buying land next to like Jay-Z or Lil Wayne, because Tidal actually owns some of these coins. If they can actually get that together, I think that would be the perfect mix, because I can imagine people wanting to buy land next to their favorite rapper or next to their favorite TikTok personality. I can imagine that being a thing. Let's see. Okay, so they changed up the site a little bit. I might not be able to get directly to the area that I want to show you guys. Okay, store. I think that's where we want to go. Yep, they changed the site up a little bit. So you can see, you can actually get on here and buy your avatars. So they just have it now so you can buy specific avatars. They also had it on here where you could buy this room. And I think eventually where they want to go is to have a whole city, just like we saw here in Sandbox. And let's see if we can find their roadmap that'll show us exactly what it is. Does anyone have any questions on this? That's why it's so good to have a second person, because Luke will be here and he'd be asking questions and he'd be able to slow me down a little bit. Let's see. Okay, I know we have a little delay with questions, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna come back. So we have all these different galaxies here, and then it's also branching out into these clubs. And what I want to show you guys is the Bored Ape Yacht Club. This is really big. Basically, it's kind of like CryptoPunks in that you got a unique set of NFTs. Now, in this case, it's 10K NFTs, and the 10K NFTs gives you access to this club, like a real yacht club, or like a real prestigious club, a cigar club, stuff like that. So you have guys like NBA players tweeting about this. You got Waka Flocka Flame, rapper. He's saying that Snoop Dogg needs to get one. Supposedly Jay-Z has one. It's a real thing, and really, this is the thing. This is what the power of NFTs. Because then you have this club, right? Who wouldn't want to be in a club with Jay-Z? Who wouldn't want to be in a club with, Waka Flocka or Snoop Dogg, right? And it's gotten so that they're even creating their own YouTube, and that's part of the whole thing, that you get to be on the YouTube and stuff. And really, is all of this is so much at its infancy. People are just figuring things out with this right now about what they can do and how they can make the community something big. So that's their channel right now. But see, even other people are doing stuff on it. The rise of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. It's just becoming something that's really, really popular, and they're building things onto it. But let's see if we can find their roadmap. You're entering the club. Okay. Okay, so here, yep, they have their roadmap now. They have merch, got the YouTube channel, they got a lo-fi radio channel, apparently. Okay, the clubhouse image becomes interactive, and the mysterious note becomes legible, beginning a treasure hunt. First to solve the mystery will be rewarded 5 ETH and a Bored Ape. So 5 ETH, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's like 10K right there. The liquidity pool is initiated. So with liquidity pools, you can do like liquidity staking. So apparently you can stake the apes. I don't know where the heck that is. That's new. Let's see here. And then the mutant ape and NFT breeding arcade machine gets fixed, and we cook up new ways to ape with our friends. So it's a whole unique community that they're starting. And if we go on OpenSea, I think the cheapest ape is like 3 ETH. So let's get on there. And this is actually how you would get access to buying one of these apes if you wanted to. OpenSea is where they're being sold. And please make sure you go to the one with the blue check mark. So if we go to buy now, and we go to sort by lowest price, the lowest priced ape is nearly 4 ETH. That's how much these guys have risen in price. And this space is moving so fast. Let's see what it was sold for. So it was sold a month ago for about almost 0.4 ETH. Sold again for 0.6 as little as a month ago, only to now be sold for 3 ETH 23 days ago. That's how fast we're moving in this space right now. Where 2 months ago something is only 0.4 ETH, and now it's 3. So let me see if we have any questions. So you can buy the apes and you can trade them. Yes, you can buy the apes and trade them. I suppose if you wanted to say you're speculating on price and you think, okay, 3.9 is a deal. Like a month later, I can sell this at 4.5. Yes, you can sell it. But the whole idea, I believe, is to be a part of the club, and that being a part of the club increases the value of your ape. So, for example, there's one club that I'm in right now that I actually have my money in, and it's called the Alien Boy Club. And still, it's this 10K amount of NFTs. Love my Alien Boys. And they have things set up like a Discord where you can actually go online and conversate and converse with the people of your club. So it's really like a community. It's really a club. Um, so here's like some of the Alien Boys. My Alien Boy is 1798, but let's see where the floor is on these guys. And this one hasn't been around as long as Bored Ape Yacht Club. Bored Ape has been around like 3 months. This one's only been around for like a month. So low to high. Oh wow. Okay. Low to high. Okay, so somebody's selling this one for 0.18. Is that really what they're selling it for? Okay. Doesn't seem like this is sorted, right? Let me see. Highest last sale. Then low to high. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so let's, okay, here we go. So the floor on these guys are 0.65. I think I got mine for 0.7. 0.7 or something like that. I can actually go check. But yeah, so it's all about being a part of the club. And let's go to Alien Boy's actual website. So of course they're all sold out, and the whole community is kind of figuring out things that they can do to just like make the community better. Like for example, they have these shirts that you can actually buy. They have merch just like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, where you can buy your Alien Boy on your shirt, on the shirt. And there are a couple different communities like this. The top three in my mind, and this is a good site. This is a good site that you guys can go on to kind of just look for what specific NFTs besides the coins, what actual NFTs are ranked, and you'll see it. It's coming up. Okay, so Axie Infinity. That was the game that I showed you guys with the three little Axie guys. It's dominating the space. Like their sales are 29 million at this point. Bored Ape Yacht Club is pretty decent with the million, and this is just in 24 hours. If we go to all time, so going all time, NBA Top Shots killing the game, but Axie Infinity's here at that, and then we got Bored Ape Yacht Club at like 70 million. But yeah, so if we go for the last 7 days, we can see the top clubs of those that I was talking about. Bored Ape Yacht Club, we got the Wicked Craniums, and then we got Alien Boy. So these are my guys. Alien Boy seems like they've been passed by Bulls on the Block and Wicked Craniums, but it's all about the community and what you can bring to the community. If we go here with the Discord, you can actually see that these things have their own Discord here, and it's like, what can you bring to the community? So it's loading. Let me just go make sure we have any other questions. So yeah, you like I said, you can buy and you can trade them, but really it's about being a part of the community and what you're providing to the community and being part of a being a part of a prestigious community. So let's go look. I want to show you guys Josh Hart. He's an NBA player for the. So here, Josh Hart has another one. So I'm not sure what these guys are called. Let's do. Let's go. Trying to see where he was talking about the Bored Apes. So people are smart. They're just sending these to Josh Hart at this point, and he's just getting them. So he has this gutter cat. He has a goat. He has a cat. Like there's so many of them coming out, but the top ones right now would be Bored Ape Yacht Club. Of course, CryptoPunks. CryptoPunks didn't do anything like Bored Ape Yacht Club. They're the first people to kind of make it into an actual club. The CryptoPunks thing was just like, okay, buy the 10K, and the Bored Ape Yacht Club actually brought the club part to it. Okay, so here it is, the Gutter Cat Gang. That's what we saw on Josh Hart's on his Twitter. So people are spreading these communities around. It's a really big thing, and maybe these might be something that you want to speculate on. But what I like to do is I like to come over to Crypto Slam and see what's popping off for the last 24 hours in the last 7 days. These these four guys have been killing the game. Axie Infinity, CryptoPunks, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and NBA Top Shot. Those are the biggest ones to date. Guys that are kind of gaining on them are Cool Cats, stuff like that. So let's see, we got about 10 minutes left. So let's see if we have any questions. Yeah, so I'll give you guys some time to bring the questions up. Let me go back to the Discord, see if it's up. It is. So I hate it. I hate it that Discord always does this when you start. It starts like that. Okay, so let's go. The alien boy. The alien boy. So this is the alien boy site. And so see how the alien boy, they're trying to get the community active. They got Alien Boy Gaming, they got poker, they got fantasy, they got the metaverse here, and we have feedback and suggestions. So you see people are in here making suggestions on how they can actually make the community better. See, I know I came in here and made some. Let me see if I can find mine. Woo, they made a lot of suggestions. This is crazy. A lot of suggestions. Let's see. Okay, wow. People made so many suggestions. I can't even find mine at this point. So that's fine. No worries about that. So that's fine. Let me go look at some suggestions here. Okay, nope. Let's go. Okay, so the Bored Ape Yacht Club, we got. Let me go up to them. Or let me see. Maybe I can just come up here. Okay. Bored Ape Yacht Club. That's Art Club. We don't want that. We want Bored. Okay, maybe they cut off the Bored Ape Yacht Club, so it's just for people who are a part of the group. I saw it. I can never figure out how to navigate this thing right. I can never figure out where the whatchamacallit bar is. And I'm a GUI engineer, and I really think this sucks that they don't put the bar in a place that's like, they don't make it visible. That's so annoying to me. Okay. Okay, so apparently I can use my my arrow keys. But people send me so many like stupid stuff. Okay, this is Wicked Cranium's one. So Wicked Cranium. Here we have show your art, community ideas, creative derivatives, community collaborations. There's so many things that they have up here. And yeah, so that's about being a part of the community. We got all our NFT things here. So I think I'm going to end it off with the Bitcoin FUD and kind of just axing that. So we have, let's see here. Let me remove this. So, okay. So the Bitcoin FUD for me, guys, the US is one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin. Let me see if I can find it here. So all of this Bitcoin FUD, it's just not true. They keep trying to say that Bitcoin is this whole energy. taking thing. It takes all this energy to make Bitcoin, and really, I think it's just a way that they can just dump the market whenever they want to. Um, and I can't take credit for them for that some that thought. I believe somebody mentioned it on a show I was watching today. I was like, you know what, he has a really good point. I really think that it's just something that whenever they want to, they can say, okay, they can cause fear and they can dump the market. Because if we go look at Bitcoin, like really, we don't need to worry because it's not going to go past the 30K mark. Right now, people are just building their Bitcoin positions. So I'm going to, geez, it takes so long to come up. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so Bitcoin, we'll bring it up. Wait, I see something beep. Do we have a question? Nope. Okay, so it's moving too slowly. Okay. Here we go. So Bitcoin. Now if we look at this, we can see it and we can see that it's like this is not something I'm making up. This is not an opinion. We can see it right here in the chart. So I'm going to get rid of some of my tools here so you guys can just clearly see the chart. Maybe on one day, another day, we can talk about tools and how we can find certain price points and whatnot. But for right now, I just want to say, okay, so when the first dump of Bitcoin happened right here, all this money flowed back in at around like 30K. Like so if you guys know anything about reading charts a little bit, it's saying that it went down here, but all of that got filled back up. So around like 30K. And as you can see, it really hasn't dipped below 30K. That's our point. Like right around here. Like it had one point where it kind of faked people out, went down to 30K, went below 30K for a second, and then came right back up. But for since February or since January 21st, Bitcoin has not been below 30K. And that's the point where we really need to worry about. And if you guys actually do some research, it's this whole pattern is called like the Wyckoff pattern. And this whole pattern is something that a guy, his name's Wyckoff, he figured out how how the big wigs kind of actually just promote fear in the market and do things to make people dump their shares so they can just come up and accumulate all these different shares. So though the way that they're talking on all this FUD, you would think that Bitcoin's like at the lowest point that it's ever been or something like that, right? When really, if you look at this chart, it can't be further from the case. Like it's still higher than it's been for a very, very long time, and it's never been higher than this point other than this area here. And I guess the real big point is we have a clearly defined support here at 30K, while everyone would make you believe that Bitcoin is just falling. It's not the case. It's still above 30K. We don't need to worry until it goes lower than that. Also, we have things like a coin I'm high on, Telcoin. They're already making inroads into the US by becoming a bank. So the state of Nebraska has already approved them as a bank. It's already been done. So if we just take a little quick video, only about 2 minutes. Let's play it here. Oops, it's on.
Concept in banking.
Here we go.
When it was introduced, the ATM was a pretty revolutionary concept in banking. It changed the way people interact with banks forever. Well, a new company coming to Norfolk wants to change how some people bank entirely and add jobs to the local economy in the process. Telcoin is coming to Norfolk, and they're bringing with them a chance for Northeast Nebraskans to have a local connection to cryptocurrency. Company officials say they see it as a chance for residents to take greater control of their finances.
The technology allows you to say to a consumer, as we can look like a bank on the front face, but reality is that we're helping you self-custody your assets and put your own money to work as opposed to surrendering that right to a bank.
The framework for Telcoin to get established in Nebraska was solidified last month when Governor Pete Ricketts signed a bill prioritized by Senator Mike Flood. It creates a state bank charter for digital asset transactions. In short, Nebraskans will have places to deposit cryptocurrency. Senator Flood says this makes Nebraska stand out.
If Nebraska is going to win the next decade, we need to be doing things like this. We need to be out front.
But it's about more than capitalizing on the crypto craze. Telcoin needs employees in Norfolk, the kind of high-paying tech jobs that area leaders say Nebraska should be coveting.
The entire point of growing together is to put Norfolk and Northeast Nebraska on solid footing so that in the next 10 years, we remodel our economy to create the kinds of jobs that are going to be in sync with the emerging technologies that are going to drive growth and innovation.
Don't expect to start depositing your crypto into a brick and mortar building anytime soon, though. The regulatory framework for the bank charter still needs to be built, and state leaders say that could take at least a year. But everyone involved says the wait will be worth it.
Let's focus on consumers and effectively making a safe and regulated way to connect the consumer to this new world of digital assets, right? To decentralized financial platforms.
Norfolk is open for business, and we are a leader in fintech, and we're ready.
In Norfolk, Eric McKay, News Channel, Nebraska.
Okay, so that shows you guys right there. Oops, sorry guys. That shows you guys right there. How is let me close this. I think that's my Discord making all those sounds. So that shows you guys right there. Here we go, Dear Lion. Oh crap, you guys didn't get to see. Oh my God, you guys didn't get to see that. I'm sorry, I'm not used to running this. Usually Luke runs this for me. Oh my God. Okay. Let me know if you guys want me to play that again. Maybe you guys heard it, but it's nothing without being able to see it. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I feel really embarrassed about that. Guys, if you can just bear with me, I'll play that one more time. I will get better at this, doing it on my own, running it on my own. I'm so sorry, guys. Usually Luke runs this, but he's sick. So, you know, here, since it's only 2 minutes, I'm going to play it again, and I want to see if I can do it faster, because there's some visual aids that are helpful there. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, let's do that again.
When it was introduced, the ATM was a pretty revolutionary concept in banking. It changed the way people interact with banks forever. Well, a new company coming to Norfolk wants to change how some people bank entirely and add jobs to the local economy in the process. Telcoin is coming to Norfolk, and they're bringing with them a chance for Northeast Nebraskans to have a local connection to cryptocurrency. Company officials say they see it as a chance for residents to take greater control of their finances.
The technology allows you to say to a consumer, as we can look like a bank on the front face, but reality is that we're helping you self-custody your assets and put your own money to work as opposed to surrendering that right to a bank.
The framework for Telcoin to get established in Nebraska was solidified last month when Governor Pete Ricketts signed a bill prioritized by Senator Mike Flood. It creates a state bank charter for digital asset transactions. In short, Nebraskans will have places to deposit cryptocurrency. Senator Flood says this makes Nebraska stand out.
If Nebraska is going to win the next decade, we need to be doing things like this. We need to be out front.
But it's about more than capitalizing on the crypto.
Okay, so we'll just stop it right there.
Employees in Norfolk.
So that's my point. If states like this are going, if states like this are coming in, and there's another example too. I'll pull that up while I'm talking. If states like this are having things like Telcoin come in, and Telcoin, you can buy that on KuCoin. It is a remittance coin, so you can think of it as like a Western Union, and so basically they're becoming a bank in Nebraska, and the governor has already signed it. The governor is already behind it. There's no friggin' way that Bitcoin and crypto is going to be regulated out if you got states moving in this direction. All right. And another piece of news, I'm going to pull up the article because I like to show you guys proof and not to just say like, okay, believe me and believe what I'm saying. I want to give you the actual information so that you know this is what it is. It's not Ruell making up stuff. So if we're moving in that way as a state, there's no way America will be left behind by the world with something like Bitcoin being this lucrative. So so there's no way America is going to be left behind. And we got Wyoming and Texas. They've actually done a bill similar to what Nebraska has done, and they made Kraken. Kraken is now a bank here in Wyoming, and there's another company called Avanti. I'm going to go here and find the link for you guys. So these guys, so Texas, Wyoming, and Nebraska are already making inroads to actually have companies be a bank. And I don't know if you guys know about Kraken, but Kraken's one of the biggest exchanges around. And we got them already with bank status in Wyoming. Okay, maybe it might be easier for me to just say Kraken Bank Wyoming. That might. Okay, so the Wyoming seat, like, okay, they already kind of, and you don't need to trust me. You can Google it yourself too. Okay, Kraken has always been on the frontier of finance. We're now blazing a new trail by opening a Wyoming-based crypto bank. So we're the first ever crypto company to be awarded a U.S. State banking charter, and it's known as a Special Purpose Depository Institution, or SPDI. So there we got it with Kraken. There's another company called Avanti. And Avanti Crypto Bank. That should find it. I had in the slide, but apparently that's not coming up. Caitlin Long's Avanti raises $37 million ahead of Crypto Bank. So you can see here they're becoming a crypto bank. And then Texas. Banks allow Bitcoin deposits. Texas to allow state banks to hold Bitcoin. And come on, guys, it's Texas. Like, not there are a few states bigger than Texas. You know what I'm saying? So Texas to allow states to hold Bitcoin. So here we are. We're already making steps with it, and here they also say how Kraken achieved the special depository institution. So all of this stuff about Bitcoin and crypto being regulated out of the U.S., don't believe it. It's just not true because states are already making movements here. So that's it. That's what I have for you guys for today. Please let me know if there's something you guys want to see. If you want to know about NFTs, if you want to know more about Ethereum killers, if you want to know more about Cardano, whatever it is, just let me know. Please come over to my channel. It's Black Ruell Investing. And if you guys want news like this first, I give it to my Patreons first because, you know, they help keep this going, guys. And so, yep, come over to YouTube and you can find my channel. Usually Aaron and Luke do this for me too. So next time I'll have the links like readily available for you guys. So yep, you can just type in my name, Ruell Black, and you'll find me. And also if you want to go back and check out some of these previous Ruell reports. We go over ETH killers, we go over like charting, we go over tons of stuff because I really believe in financial freedom, and I believe you guys can achieve that through stocks and crypto. And honestly, I want to be your guide to make that happen as much as I can, and to be an open book for questions. So that's not coming up, but that's fine. I also have a website. I think it's darkhorsewatcher.com. Yep. Darkhorsewatcher.com, and you go straight to my YouTube. So there you go. It's moving slowly because I have like 85 tabs open, but you guys get the point on that one. And yeah, check out the Ruell Report. Make any comments, guys. And here we go. Here's Black Ruell Investing. We got plenty of videos on Telcoin. I just told you guys a little bit about that. We got videos on Veracity. That's another coin I'm big on. We got some Dark Horse stock picks. We got some stock learner beginning videos. Like, let me know what you guys want. If you want to know more about charting and charting stocks, I can give you guys a little bit of that. If you want to know, like I was thinking about doing a series on my channel, like learning stocks from A to Z, and it's just going to be one little thing, like with every letter that you need to know about stocks. Like the letter A might be attention, like pay it. Like, I don't know. I have some of these written down somewhere, but one thing G would be is go with what you know. I'm an engineer, so I know things about the engineering space, like semiconductors. I knew that there was going to be a semiconductor shortage because we couldn't get any semiconductors for our X-ray machines that we're building here in Scottsdale, Arizona. So you know, go with what you know. But yeah, these are the type of things I want to hear from you guys, so I can have them on Black Ruell Investing, and so I can have them on the Ruell Report. Write them in the comments. Write them in the comments of my videos. Write them in the comments of the Benzinga videos. Really appreciate you guys for coming out. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, and Cal. I appreciate you. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. I'm always open for questions, guys. Even if it's a really small thing. Also, come over to my Twitter. I have my messages open. It's Ruell Black, Black Rue. You guys can send me a message. Seriously, even if it's on a really, 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 really small thing, I'll answer because I know how it was for me when I was learning this stuff. It's always nice to have someone to bounce stuff off of. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Have a good Monday. Peace.